Hello, welcome back. How are we doing today? Today's plan is to finally get fissile fuel up and running. We have been trying to do that for a long time. Yesterday we got close, but we didn't make it. So we'll try to get it done today. I think most of the processing is done. The only thing that's left is really getting the hydrofluoric acid into the infuser and then getting uranium oxide. So I think yesterday we worked on getting uranium, didn't we? Let's see. Uranium, yes. So we did start uranium processing yesterday and we set up a detector to detect when this goes below 256. So that should always be running once, when it goes below. But in the meantime, we also need to set up uranium oxide and we want to set up uranium hexafluoride, which will give us fissile fuel. So the first thing I want to do is to set the enrichment chamber and chemical oxidizer up. The enrichment chamber is going to turn uranium ingots, as far as I'm aware, into yellow cake uranium. If I could find the recipe. Where is the recipe? Okay, let's just search it in JEI then. Yellow cake. Yes, it is definitely an enrichment chamber recipe. So one uranium ingot gives you 2 yellow cake uranium, which can then be turned into the chemical oxidizer. Neat. So where should I put this? I suppose I could put it over here and then have an exporter exporting into the bottom and then output it to the right, and then that will just go into a chemical oxidizer. So this should be able to input items to the left. I'm going to output them to the right, and then we just need one chemical oxidizer. Now I don't know if I want to put this over here, but I suppose I should, because I need to move the hydrofluoric acid over here anyway, and then I can use the isotopic centrifuge and turn that into fissile fuel. That looks good to me. Let's go ahead and get our gas pipes, because we need one over here for the uranium oxide. So before we actually start processing the uranium, we want to set this up correctly. So we need uranium oxide and hydrofluoric acid. I'm going to take uranium oxide from the left, hydrofluoric oxide from the right, from the front, and output to the right into the isotopic centrifuge. So this thing is going to take input from the left, and we'll see where to output it later. So that's gonna be the uranium. Just want to make sure those don't connect anywhere. And then this thing can export gases out the front, like this. So that should be filling up with hydrofluoric acid now. And now we need to set up one exporter, mechanism export, not mechanism, a refined storage exporter underneath the enrichment chamber, and that should start exporting uranium ingots. So if we take some uranium ingots, we can just drag and drop this from JEI. That should start sending it here. Now obviously this is going to be like really slow, so maybe we should get some speed and energy upgrades from mechanism. And we're missing the osmium dust. Okay, let's go get some osmium dust. I don't know why I haven't made this a recipe yet. I do have the craft over here. I might as well. Okay, osmium dust. That can be a crushing recipe. And same thing for the gold. So that should automate the process instead of me having to do it myself. Okay, so if I ask for the upgrades now, speed upgrade, that should be that. And let's go back. Boom, speed upgrades. Look at that. That's gonna be super quick now. Now that means that the chemical oxidizer is not going to have enough. But this thing seems to be working just fine. Without any speed upgrades, of course. Okay, so this thing now just needs to be extracted. Why is that looking weird? Oh, did I double click on that? Aha, I did. So my mouse has a right click problem where it sometimes double clicks. So that causes an issue sometimes. It's fine. Alright, so the fissile fuel has started working, which means we can now turn this fissile fuel into the pellets, and we can also use it in the fission reactor. So I need to get the purification chamber now. I don't think I have that over here anywhere. Yeah, I don't think I have that because we used that in the uranium processing yesterday. So we need to make another one of those, and I guess I can put that in my main base. So my question is going to be, how do I transport this fissile fuel from inside the compact machine to the outside? And I also think it might be time to cover the floor up a little bit. So I'm just gonna get some oak planks and maybe use like the chiseled version to make it like a floor, or maybe I should get some other planks. What sort of logs do I have? None. Great. Well, I guess we're not doing that then. Oak logs it is. Let's get some more planks. Let's get 256. Because why not? And I'm gonna take 2 of these, take my chisel, and let's see what sort of planks we have available over here. We have some oak plank bricks. Those look interesting. Okay, that looks nice. What else do we have? Ooh, large oak plank tiles. Those look pretty good too. I think I like these. Small oak plank bricks. I think I'm gonna use those. Hey Kanal, how's it going? Small oak plank bricks, yeah, that's the one we're gonna use. And I just need to like cover this up. Hey, wherever there's space. I don't know if these connecting textures are going to be used on the covers for refined storage, but I'm not gonna bother with it right now. If it is, it is. If it's not, then we just use something else. Whoops. Now I forgot that the compact machine walls also let off light, so I'll probably need to have a light source so that there's no mob spawns. I don't know if mobs can spawn in the compact machines, but wait a minute, it doesn't look like there's any crosses over here, which means we should be fine. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, so I don't know about the covers for this thing. Let's just see if we can get the connecting textures for this. If not, it's fine. I don't really care too much. What is that? Okay, that is definitely not gonna work. What the heck is that? No, we're not having that. No. I broke it? I didn't break it. It just broke on its own. That has got to be one of the worst textures I've ever seen. I don't think these small oak plank bricks are going to have textures, unfortunately. Yeah, this is one of the problems when you play around with like chisel type blocks. I like this block, but it doesn't make sense to use it over here. I might just turn it back to normal. I was hoping that even if it didn't use the connected texture, it would at least have the texture of the block itself, but that doesn't seem to be happening. So I'm just going to change it back to normal. It's unfortunate. Oh, that should do. That was much faster. Okay. That can go. Oh, wait, actually, those are the connecting planks. I need to turn these back as well. Okay, so we need how many more? I think 18 should do. 18 covers. Maybe not. Okay, I need to remove this so that I can put a cover down here. I had a feeling this would be broken when I saw that the texture was broken over there, but I still decided to give it a shot, which wasn't the best idea. Okay, oak logs. Yeah, that should be back to normal. What the? Oh, Elventine, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Yeah, I'm stuck. Ew. Thankfully I can fly. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing well. A little bit of congested throat and stuff because of winter, but apart from that, pretty good. Can't complain too much. Yeah, I don't think these pipes have covers, do they? Apart from that, I think we are good. Yeah, that looks semi-decent. I could perhaps move the pipe up one, like this. But I don't see the point. Honestly, that's still going to be over there. So, might as well keep it open. Pretty pipes do, but pipes don't. Yeah, I had a feeling about that. Love how it's unobtainable. Yep, pretty much. It'll take 35 years of continuous watch time for you to be able to redeem the face reveal. That's not 35 years of just me that's not just 35 years of streaming. That's 35 years of watch time. So a lot more streaming. You have 2.2 million points on the channel? Wow. You must be dedicated to that channel. That's a lot of points. Okay, so the plan for today was to get my fissile fuel up and running, which I did in the first like 15 minutes of the stream. So let's change our focus towards the fissile fuel pellets and making a fission reactor. It's on a countless loop on a separate browser. Oh, I see. Is there any particular reason why you've done it like that? We need to get a purification chamber. And let's just get the upgrades for this right away. Oh, your bestie. Oh, that makes sense then. Okay, I'm just gonna go mech upgrade and put these recipes in as well. I'm tired of crafting these by hand. I think we've done that long enough. It is time to make the patterns for these. And 8 of each. Thankfully that doesn't take too long. How long's the stream tonight? Couple of hours. Because of work, I have to stream for I can only stream 2 hours right now. Hopefully that schedule will change soon. But while it's still active, I can only stream 8:30 AM to 10:30 AM. Unfortunate. Work's always a good time? Not really. I don't really enjoy my job too much. It's pretty boring. But it pays the bills, so. Oh, this needs fluoride dust, doesn't it? What do? I work as an SAP engineer in my company. Oh, I don't know why I'm saying fissile fuel. I need fluoride. So this is going to be in the enrichment chamber. Let's do that. And then, you love SAP? It's pretty good. Oh, very familiar. Nice. What area of SAP do you know? I'm currently learning about BW, Business Warehouse. Okay, so we should have fluoride dust. Now we need to figure out a way to get the fissile fuel outside the compact machine. And then the basic that we don't need the basic chemical tank. I think it is time for a quantum entangler porter. Because I think this is the only way you can move mechanism gases right now in this pack. Because there's no applied mechanistics, of course. Oh, there's an ad in progress. Let's see, can we craft 2 of these? We're missing 8 refined obsidian ingots. I think it might be time to set up auto crafting for the osmium compressor as well. Let's do that. Is Tesseract in the mode? Nope, no Tesseracts. Okay, so we have a crafter. And I think I have an importer set on this already. I do. So all I need to do is set up the crafter and the recipe for this, and we should be golden. Now, my question is, should I set up the crafter on this side? I don't see why not. Because then all I need to do is add 1 cable over here, and this one is now active. Think smart. And now we just need to make a recipe, which reminds me, actually, that's not gonna work. Well, how the turntables? Yeah, that's not gonna work. The reason why it's not gonna work is because we need 2 slots for the osmium compressor. So yeah, that is not gonna work. So how do I make this work then? I probably need to do the same thing that I did with this infusing factory for steel. So I need to somehow access both sides of the osmium compressor. This might be the worst position for this compressor, because I do not have access to, oh, maybe I do. If I put a chest over here, I could put 1 pipe over here, 1 pipe over here, and that would probably access it. So let's test it out. Let's take a chest. Let's make these normal, please. Like, see, like this. And then we need 2 item pipes. One like this, one like this. Why not use XNet? I'm trying to do this without XNet. Like, I've used XNet before so many times. I'm trying something new. That's all. Like, there's literally no other reason. XNet is great, but some packs, if we don't have XNet, we need to learn how to do things differently anyway. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, now there is a cable over here. So if I remove this, yeah, there we go. I found myself a cable. Currently utilize HANA, QMPPSD, MMWM, DBC. Oh, there we go. I think we're going to be learning HANA soon as well. HANA is the in-memory database, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. There we go. That should do it. Let's go to sleep. Oh, by the way, I want to check something real quick. Let me know if you guys can see this when I do it. All right. So I'm going to do this. Okay, and okay, so there was a has been banned, but the name didn't pop up. Okay, I need to work on that. But did you guys see that? That's cool. Yeah, I need to get the name. I was hoping the name would come up. It did come up in my testing yesterday. Not sure why it didn't come up today, but that's been something I was working on. There's also another one. Let's see. This is a command that I was working on yesterday. Yeah, that works flawlessly. I'm happy with that one. Yeah, this is just something I've been working on yesterday, like trying to figure out some of the source stuff in OBS, and I'm really happy that's working because it makes me do it, like gives me ideas for a lot more stuff that I can do in the future. Yeah, that's the Among Us thing. I don't know why it was like weird, because yesterday it was working perfectly. There must have been like some issue since yesterday between like starting. Yeah, it didn't get the name of the user. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Okay, so back to the fissile fuel. Now we should be able to make the quantum entangler porter if I set up the recipe for this correctly. So we need to make the obsidian ingot, isn't it? Refined obsidian ingot. So that's going to be an osmium compressor recipe, which means we need 1 osmium ingot over here, and that should work. So we need to put this into the craft over here, and then the items will get exported into the chest. Then we just need to set up the inputs for the compressor. So from the back side, let's take the input, and we'll take the right side to be extra. You're considered an expert in all development fields of SAP. Nice. There we go. That should do it. Whole company comes to you for various issues. Well, that's pretty neat. Must be an important person. Okay, let's test this out. If I ask for a couple of quantum entangler porters. Oh yeah, look at that. To craft 8. Teams message always has someone asking you problems. Director of Technology. Oh, nice. There we go. This is working. Obviously, this is not going to be fast, but we can make it fast. All we need are some upgrades. Yeah, why is there 55 millibuckets of osmium in here? Isn't this supposed to consume all the osmium? Yeah, it is. So why is there 55 millibuckets left? Is this a bug? This seems like a bug. Might need to check with mechanism devs. But we should have our quantum entangle portals now. So I'm just gonna go back into... Oh, why did that only pull out one? Oh, it only stacks to one. Okay. No big deal. So I'm just going to directly export the isotopic centrifuge stuff into the quantum entangler portal. So if I put this down, I'm going to turn off all the side configs. And then for gases, I'm going to input from the left. Then I want to set up a public channel. Doesn't really matter because this is a single player world, called Fissile Fuel. So that should be set to input on the left, and now we need to set the gases to output to the right. That should start sending the fissile fuel in here. That's going to slowly but surely work on it. Now obviously, because there's no upgrades, this is going to keep up. Although it might go down from here slowly. It does seem to be keeping up right now. Yeah, eventually that will slow down. But we are getting the fissile fuel, which is good. Then we can just go back. That machine is really loud. What was it called? The isotopic centrifuge. Just gonna put that down to 15%. Yeah, I remember, Elventine. I remember. You were telling me that you've visited a lot of times over here. That's really cool, actually. Like, it's so cool that we can see random people on Twitch and know that, like, we've been so close to each other before without even knowing. That actually is really cool. Okay, there's a cable over here. I might want to put the purification chamber down over here. So let's get an importer. Yeah, it is pretty amazing. Just goes to show you, right, that the world is like, there can be so many instances of people who are complete strangers but can find each other through the internet and know that they've actually been in the same location as each other. Okay, that'll do. Wonder how many times I've said that before. And then we need an input for this and an output, but the quantum entangler portal can just go over here. Again, I'm going to clear the side configs. For the gases, I'm going to set the output to the bottom. And then we need to set this to fissile fuel so that this thing now has fissile fuel in it. Now this one can accept gas upgrades. So in order to increase the efficiency of the machine, I'm going to try and get some gas upgrades in. That needs iron dust. So we need to get some iron dust. Now gas upgrades are not that frequently made. so I'm not going to bother making a recipe for these. But the recipe is pretty easy anyway. Uh-oh, I'm out of glass. Alright, time to make another couple of stacks. And I should start getting into industrial foregoing today, because that will give me access to the material stonework factory, which will allow me to make unlimited number of glass. Unlimited amount of glass. Okay, so that should be it. Is there any other method of making glass, really? I guess I could just, yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm smelting sand. One of the things you're always mind blown on is the difference between the meaning of the cow in the United States and India. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Personally, I don't really give. I don't really care about all the like reverence that Indians give cows, but I don't bother with it too much. I understand the reasoning behind it, but it's just not for me. It's not a practice that I'm interested in. Okay, are you still smelting? No. You're pretty much done. So, give me the crafter. We're gonna put this over here. It's funny and interesting at the same time. Yep. It borders on like psychotic behavior at times, because there's some religious fanatics over here who just take everything to the extreme, and I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of religion as a whole, so it bothers me when people act crazy and give their excuse as religion, because to me that's not what religion is about. But that's a topic that goes really deep. Don't think it's one for Twitch. Okay, so fissile fuel pellets. Now if I'm correct, this looks exactly like the texture for polonium, doesn't it? It is nighttime. If I look at, yep, that's pretty much the same texture. It's just a little bit smaller and a little bit cleaner. That's the same texture as the polonium pellet. Okay, so one fluoride dust will give me one fissile fuel pellet, and we don't need to worry about the fissile fuel because that is handled automatically. So if we just put this in here, and let's say I ask for 10 of those. Are you gonna do it? When you first went to India in 2009, hamburger was the thing you regret asking someone about? Oh yeah, I can see that happening. Aha, look at that. Oh, I forgot to give this thing energy. I should probably do that. How do I give this energy? Maybe I can use laser IO. Okay, that's just going to do quest complete, and let's take a laser node. Yeah, talking about beef and ham and stuff over here, not really socially accepted. Just one of those things. Asked your location, guide where the best burger place was, and he had no idea what it was until you stated hamburger. I can just see that. Like, I can see the confusion on that guy's face until you specify, and then like how everything changes. Okay, this thing is working pretty well, I'd say. We're still waiting because uranium is at 598. We need to wait for this to go to 256 before this can start processing again. But we should be good. Okay, so we got the fissile fuel pellet. So that's a quest complete. Now, thermal machines have this, like, there's this augment that was made by the modpack creator. It's basically it allows the thermal machines to work with the water flowing time, because normally that doesn't happen. It's like a 4-hour long session of getting yelled at and told you needed the respect of the animal, most of which was in Hindi, which at the time you didn't speak. Yikes. That is a big yikes. Okay, in order to make the time destabilize a component, we need the advanced mechanical essence, and we also need ether gas, which means we have to get started with industrial foregoing if we want to get this, the localized time destabilizer. Okay, can we make an inert advanced mechanical essence today? This is something I want to try. It shouldn't be too hard. Because we have this on auto crafting, we have this on auto crafting. This thing has EMC, so it's automatically available. And we have the improved essence on auto crafting as well. So all we need really is a way to make the blaze cake. Now the blaze cake can only be filled by a spout, but I suppose I could put a crafter on top of the spout saying give this 250 millibuckets of lava. No, maybe not. So much change can happen in such a small area. You can turn around and see a completely diversely different area. True, that's true. For example, if you speak Marathi in Pune and you go 12 kilometers in the western direction, there'll be a completely different dialect of Marathi in just 12 kilometers. It's completely insane. Okay, so I'm trying to think about how I'm supposed to do this. I might need to set up another one of these motors in order to do the compacting and the stuff that we need for the blaze cake base, because the mechanical press is not really used for a lot, is it? I think what I could do instead, I'm going to remove that, right? So the depot is going to come here. Item pipe will go here. I'm gonna set the pipe to not interact with the basin. I'm gonna set it to extract over here. Put the pipe upgrade. This thing is a whitelist for sticks. And then we just need to remove the mechanical arm and redo this. Hang on a second. Okay, that should do. Hey, talking to Dad. Consume H2O. You got it. Thank you. Okay, so that'll work. And then I need another blaze burner over here. Or do I? No. For the blaze cake base, you don't need... Yeah, you don't need heat for this. So I just need the basin. So let's make the basin. And we can just put this down here. I'm gonna put down a cover. I don't know why I have dirt covers in my system, but this will do it. Yeah, and then all I need to do is set up a crafter to put the items in here. So we need the 3 items, which is going to be the for the blaze cake base. That's going to be sugar, cinder flour, and eggs. Now cinder flour only comes from crushing netherrack. So how much of the cinder flour do I really need? Because my crushing wheels are all the way over here, and I don't really have a way to get these to crush the netherrack right now. Although what I could do is set up a crafter with a chest and have the items being piped out. Yeah, that should be easy enough. So check this out. If I make a crafter, and let's get another barrel, because barrels are much better than chests. Missing oak slabs. Since when am I missing oak slabs? Hey, give me a barrel, please. The barrel can go on top of this, and then I just need 1 item pipe. I'm gonna be extracting from here, and then I can break this, get a cable, and connect up the crafter. Okay, so the crafter is now connected, and all I need to tell this is when you send a netherrack, expect a crushed netherrack or cinder flour. Cinder flour, that's the one. So I think I'll do 64 at a time, because sending 1 at a time would be problematic. So let's do this. Let's set this to 64. I'm going to remove that, set this to 64 as well. Now what is the chance of getting a secondary cinder flour? It's a 50% chance. So it's definitely possible that if I send 64 netherrack, I can get 96 back. There's also a chance to get 128, but the minimum that I'm always going to get is 64, and that's what you have to set this to, the minimum that you always get, so that the craft will always complete. So that's going to go in here. Now if I request some cinder flour, yeah, 1 will do. That should send the netherrack over there. Yep, I just saw the cinder flour. There's 7, there's 6. It's definitely working. Yeah, that was a pretty easy automation. Oh, we got 99 out of that, or 98, because we had 1 before, so we got 98 cinder flour. That's pretty decent. Now we need to convert that. How many eggs do I have? 464. I might need to add one of these whatchamacallit, chicken pens over here, and start collecting their eggs again. My chickens got removed when we did the whole hype train thing, and I enabled my rending gale to push back all the mobs. So my chickens got blown into the void, so I lost all of them. I had like 10 chickens. Yeah, that was a little bit upsetting. So we might need to add some more, and I could just do a vacuumulator and importer. So the vacuumulator could pick up the eggs, and then I could just import them into my system. Which reminds me, oh, do we have any squid ink sacs yet? Nope, nothing. I'm going to say this farm is not working, and I'm going to dismantle it. Because I'm definitely not seeing any squid over here. And you'd think by now there would have been some. So this is definitely not working. Let's get a building gadget and just remove all the water. Hey cat, you just did an hour shift at work? Just 1 hour? Oh, 8 hours. Okay, that makes more sense. I hope you're feeling good. Oh, brain is pudding? That doesn't sound good. Well, hopefully brain gets better soon. Sit back and relax. Let your brain recharge. Okay, so I need some eggs. Going to take 1 stack, see how many chickens we can get out of that. Nice 12 on nap will do the trick. I think that's just called sleeping, cat. I'm not sure that's called a nap. Oh my god. Oh, you did the wandering trader thing. I thought a wandering trader just showed up next to me and I was like, oh god, not again. I forgot I set that up. Well done, you played me. Yeah, I think I'll set the chickens up over here. Oh, god. Oh, there's plenty of chickens. And some of them, one of them is out at least. Oops. Okay, how do I get this one back? Now you feel better? Okay, I'm glad to have made you feel better. Why are you running? How do I get him back in there? Do I have a lead? Maybe I can lead him back. Aha! That worked. Okay, so these guys, when they grow up, they will start laying eggs. And I just need to import the eggs into my system. I also need to make sure that I have a void upgrade on the drawer so that we don't fill up our entire system with eggs. I should also get a few more cables. So accumulator, then we just need to pull the cable out. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, is this done yet? Is my obsidian complete? It is. Perfect. So we can just go ahead and put this on the drawer over here. So that'll never fill up with eggs now. And yeah, I think 512 eggs is more than enough. So we need to make a crafting recipe for the blaze cake base. Made a chicken nugget pen. Well, for now it's a chicken pen. I don't know if we're gonna get chicken nuggets out of it. Do we even have chicken nuggets? No, unfortunately not. I know there's a mod that adds chicken nuggets to Minecraft. I just don't know what the mod is called. Okay, we definitely need a crafter for this. Now, I'm not sure if a crafter can automatically input items into a basin or not. but that's what we're gonna find out today. So I'm gonna put this over here. Recipe goes in the crafter, and all I need to do is break this piece of cobblestone, get myself a cable, get myself a couple of covers, and everything should be peachy. Which reminds me, do I have an importer underneath this? I do not. How have I managed to muck this up? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so we definitely need an importer over there. Otherwise, how are we going to import the items back into the system? Okay, so break the cable, replace it with an importer. This needs to face up. I suppose I could do oak planks. And then for the bottom, we again need a cobblestone cover. There we go. Everything is back to normal. So now, oh, hang on a second. I can't set the importer to just be doing nothing there. That's just going to import the items directly. I need to whitelist blaze cake base in this. By whitelisting this, what it's going to ensure is that it doesn't import anything from the basin. It only imports the blaze cakes, because the blaze cakes are made by pressing the chicken, egg, cinder flour, and sugar. So if I say, give me a blaze cake base. So it's saying this is all available. Aha! There we go. It looks like it worked. So we got the blaze cake base. Say that 10 times fast. And now all we need to do is turn that into the actual blaze cake, which you do by filling up a spout and putting the blaze cake on a depot underneath the spout. So first things first, we need a spout. Thankfully we have one. And we need a depot. Thankfully we have one of those as well. I suppose we also need another importer and a crafter. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky to handle, because requesting a blaze cake base or requesting a blaze cake requires a liquid item and a liquid and an item, not a liquid item. Hey, what? Oh, Bex! Oh my god!
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Welcome in, Bex! How are you doing? It's been a while. How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Deadshot. We play modded Minecraft here. We're currently playing through a pack called Mechanical Mastery. Bex, I'm so happy to see you. Lady Grey Magic, welcome in. How are you doing? I don't know if you know, but the RS crafters can do a liquid solid recipe. Yes, I know they can. I just need to make sure that I can output the items into the item slot and liquids into the liquid slot. How are you, Deadshot? I'm doing well. I had a bit of a schedule change because of my new work schedule. So I'm only streaming 2 hours a day now. But apart from that, I'm doing well. I am in a tight area. Pretty much, yeah. But I am doing well, and I'm really happy to see you again. I hope you're doing well as well. You were playing Subnautica, was it? How was Subnautica? Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we do play Minecraft with a little bit of a difference. I play with a mod called Content Creator Integration, which allows you to spawn mobs on me by raiding, cheering, or subbing or gift subbing. So that's why there's all of these zombies that spawned on me with the raid. These are all of Bexiest's viewers. Ouch. You could make it easy on yourself and constantly export lava to the spout. Yeah, that's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. It was your first time playing it. Ooh, interesting. A first playthrough. I'm gonna have to check that out. I haven't been able to catch your streams lately, Bex, because, you know, time zones and all that, and plus because of my time change, I'm dead. But I'm really happy that you're doing well. It's always fun to see your streams. I've been really upset that I couldn't catch any of them lately. It's always a fun time hanging out. Aha! Yeah, we're getting them one by one. Oh well, god, that was a lag spike. Imagine having lag spikes in single player. Yeah, time zones are definitely a drag, and especially now with the daylight savings thing happening in most countries. Now, there's no daylight savings for me, which means that my times like completely change. Like, my times don't change, but other people's times change for me. So it's like I need to be able to look at other people's timings and see, oh, they're streaming at a different time. Excited to see me on and be able to raid. Aw, thank you so much, Bex. I really appreciate it. If you're not following Bex already, go ahead and do it. It's a great time in Bex's stream. That'll be the automation. Yeah, pretty much. I think so. Yeah, so we were working on some automation today. So we are trying to automate the blaze cake base and the blaze cake. We got the base ready. Now we just need to figure out how to automate the blaze cakes. It can make a really big difference for different parts of the world. Truth. That is the truth. It has been really like for some people the time changes and their new schedule is 1 hour later than it used to be for me, and for some people it's 1 hour earlier. So it really messes with my mind. Like, why is it different? Like, you would expect that everyone would shift 1 hour earlier, but then it doesn't happen that way, and my brain just goes like poof, trying to understand what just happened. You have another idea? All right, lay it on me. So we got the blaze cake base done over here, right? We need to try and get the blaze cakes. So we need to export lava and the base into the spout and the depot. We might be able to do it using a universal pipe, maybe. Ooh, that could work. Hey Kanel, what do you think about this? If we did a universal pipe, right? No, but the crafter would not be able to export into a pipe, would it? Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. That's not gonna work. Yeah, it's the same issue. It's the same issue. So what I could do is I could just set up an exporter with a crafting card, with a crafting upgrade, and that would work. Oh, I should put my stuff back on. Oh, there's ads. Sorry about the ads, guys. Export the lava as an item in bucket form and use the drain or something. Then use thermal to push the lava into the spout. Thermal? How would I use thermal? What stuff from thermal allows me to do that? I have no idea. I have zero idea. Fluid encapsulator? But fluid encapsulator would get the bucket. No, I think an exporter with the crafting upgrade would be the easiest way. So if I set up an exporter real quick and a crafting upgrade, so the crafting upgrade would tell the exporter that if there's no lava in the adjacent inventory, you need to craft some lava. And lava can be easily crafted. Okay, sorry about that. Wait a minute, is there not a machine that goes the opposite direction? Yeah, I think it might be the drain, but I'm going to try with the exporter before, and then we can see what happens. Is there a fluid transposer? Transposer? There's a fluid transporter from industrial foregoing. I just want to see how this looks. So if I set this up like this, and I set up an exporter with a crafting upgrade, set this to fluids and lava, is that gonna work? I just need some cables. How am I out of cables again? The machine from thermal. Transposer? That's the fluid encapsulator. Yep, that's filled up. That's definitely filled up. So I guess that fixes the issue. That's pretty much all we needed to do. So I just need to set up the importers underneath. Bex, by the way, if you had to raid and run, that's completely fine. I know that people have to de-stress or decompress after streams. So if you gotta go, that's completely understandable. Hope you have a good time. Yeah, that makes things a lot easier. Now normally you can't really put liquids into this without using the create pump, but thankfully refined storage works. Okay, so that should do. And then if I break that and put down a cable, you're definitely in half lurk mode. Yep, I completely understand. Like it's mostly the same for me. Whenever I raid in, I'm usually just like getting ready for work, and so I need to lurk for the most part. So it's basically the same thing. Fairly sure any pipe works. A lot of them don't actually. Hey Tolegas, how you doing? Okay, let's just cover this up real quick. One of these, one of these. Do we have any oak planks? We still do. Nice. I can just boop that on. Yeah, some of them don't. I haven't tested them. I haven't tested all of them, but some of them don't. But thankfully this works. Can't imagine streaming before work. Just think about social energy needed for streaming. So because I stream like in the morning, I think that's the most energetic I am. Because if I was streaming at like 10 o'clock at night, I would probably not even talk. I would just be streaming to 0 people because I don't talk anything. Because I'd just be like, this is how I would be streaming if I was doing it at 10 o'clock at night. This is a live example, right? Okay, so we've placed the depot and we've placed the spout. We've got the exporter and we've got the crafter, and yeah, I'm about to drop dead, so I'm not gonna put too much energy into this. That's probably going to be the way I talk if I stream at night. Thankfully I stream in the morning, so I have a little bit more energy about me. That's pretty much the way it goes for me. At night I could not imagine, like after a long day at work, I could not imagine streaming with energy. Like it really always surprises me how people can have so much energy after work. It's the complete opposite for me. Okay. So we need to set up the blaze cake recipe, right? What I'm going to do is just have this recipe. It's going to be the blaze cake base turns into the blaze cake, and then we need to set the whitelist for the depot to make sure that it doesn't input the blaze cake base. A cake. Did you sneak a camera in and record me as soon as I got done raiding in on someone? No, I just know how it feels. I just know how it feels. It's pretty much the same for all of us, isn't it? Alright, so if I've done this correctly and I request a blaze cake, you should see it happen right here. So let's do it. Let's request a blaze cake. There it is. How cool is that? I love automating create with refined storage. It makes it so much easier. So we just got ourselves a blaze cake, which means that we can do the recipe for the inert advanced mechanical essence. That is awesome. So that recipe is going to be over here. Oh, I should probably remove this connection, because that would not be good. So there's going to be another recipe that we need to do, which is probably now achievable. It was the advanced mechanical essence. So this needs 4 items and it also needs the blaze cake. This is what we were working on for so long. So I need to put the blaze cake as part of the recipe for this. So these 4 items need to go into the basin, and this blaze cake needs to go into the other spot, into the depot. So how we are going to do this is basically go to the pipes, and since there's a blacklist here for sticks, we are also going to add a blacklist for the blaze cakes. Now I don't think we can drag and drop these, but if I do create blaze cake, does that work? Oh, it's blaze underscore cake. There you go. So now this thing should be blacklisted, which means if the items go into the drawer, the blaze cake will not go into the basin. And then on the other side, all we need to do is add that as a whitelist. Blaze underscore cake. So now the blaze cake will come onto the depot, and the mechanical arm over here has been programmed to pick up stuff from the depot and put them onto the burner. So let's see this in action. We put the recipe in here, and I don't know if this is gonna work, but if it does, then we are so close. Did that put it in the basin? I did not mean to do that. Hang on a second. We've had a problem over here. I think I reprogrammed my mechanical arm and I did it wrong. So we need to program this to take items from the depot and deposit them to the blaze burner. Yep. I think I accidentally made the arm deposit to the basin before. So also, why is there only 3 items over here? Isn't there supposed to be 4 of them? Oh, I know what happened. This is whitelisted to remove the improved mechanical essence. Huh. That might be an issue, actually. I'm going to remove that for now. We'll figure out how to make it work later. Let's see. Where is the inert advanced? We'll just put this in for now and get the improved one back. So all I need to do is put this back in here. Yeah, look at that. That worked. That definitely worked. So we have the inert advanced mechanical essence now, which is a quest complete. So I need to figure out how to make it so that this basin can export or import the advanced one or the improved one and be used in the same basin again if it's needed. Is there any way to do that? Because as far as I know, if this is whitelisted to the improved essence, it's going to import it every single time, isn't it? Another importer? Well, another importer would have the same issue, wouldn't it? This is going to be a little bit confusing. See, the easiest solution for this would be to set up another crafter, like another one of these mixers, basins, and mechanical arms and blaze burners. That's really the easiest solution that I could have. but is there any different way to do it? Because another importer with the improved essence would still just, it would just pop it out, and then I could not make the advanced one. If you have it going into a depot, it will only go to the depot if it's a completed recipe. Then you can import from the depot. If you have it going into a depot. So do you mean... No, but it has to go into the basin. So that's the issue. So the recipe has to go into the basin, and then this thing, it was set to extract the improved mechanical essence, which is one of the recipes over here, the improved mechanical essence. So that would not work. Put a depot where you have your importer. One sec, give me a second. I'm not understanding this. Hey Nerd Gamer, set the filter on the basin as the final product versus the item used in the recipe. So the problem with that, Nerd Gamer, is that there's two recipes that I need, but one of the recipes requires the previous recipe. Hikanel means the recipe leaves the basin after it's done and goes to a depot. Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. I think I understand. Okay, so if I did this, right? If I remove this and I put a basin over here, or depot, not a basin. I need a depot. So that's gonna be an andesite alloy with an oak log. You're bad at explaining? Ah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. There we go. So that's an andesite casing and andesite alloy, which gives us a depot. Did you know that I used to call this depot when I was little? Like, I used to call the word depot, I used to say depot because I didn't know what the pronunciation was. Okay, how's that supposed to work? Bippity boppity bo, depression has been cursed on you. Well, guess what, depression? You're banned. Aha, look at that. That has worked. It didn't work the first time, but it worked today, this time. Probably need a funnel? Probably. How about that for a ban screen? Hey Rin, how you doing? Jokes on him, I was already depressed. Hope that was just meant as a play on his name. Now, I don't want people like that in my chat though. Put it on the same level as the burner. Okay, so I'm going to need to remove this cable if I want to do that. But how do you guys like that screen that I made for the ban? I've been working on that yesterday. It took me a lot of effort to make that screen. There we go. Look at that. So that's working. That's hilarious. I really like that screen. It took me a lot of work to put that together because I couldn't find an animation for Among Us without text already there. So I needed to get like a different animation, then I needed a different sound, then I needed to make the text differently. It was a whole process. Okay, I think this might work. This might work. So basically what we need to do now is, this is the depot, right? So I need to set up an import over here, and we're going to whitelist both the improved thingy, improved mechanical essence, and the inert essence as well. And then we can just test this out. Yeah, hopefully it'll make the item first, and then once the item is complete, it'll put it on the depot from where it can be imported. Don't even need a whitelist. Yeah, no, I'm just being safe. It's just one of those things. Yeah, the depot is my whitelist. That's true, actually. Okay, let's see. Can we craft an improved mechanical essence? Aha! That worked. And the craft is complete. Now can we craft the inert one? Oh! Oh, look at that. That definitely worked. How cool is that? How cool is that? Hey Kunal, thank you so much. Could not have done it without you. And Toligas as well. There we go. Now this thing is a waste of blaze cake, isn't it? I'm only using it for one craft. What if we set this to make 8 inert essences on one blaze cake? Would that be useful? Like, how many of these mechanical essences do we even need? So we make the advanced one by using refined fuel. We need it for the time destabilizer components, but, and that's a big but here, we also need it for the final star shard. Okay, so the final star shard, is it possible to make the creative blaze cake, and if so, how hard? I am not sure if it is. Nope, there's no recipe for it, which is unfortunate. Oh, that would have been nice, having this constantly superheated. But I guess it's not a recipe because they want you to go through the automation for the blaze cake, which I completely understand. It's definitely not a bad idea to have that. Okay, so the next thing we need is this essence. That's going to need a refined fuel bucket, so we need to go back into thermal for this. But I was actually checking the end game. So the end game is going to be the final star, right? That's going to need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 12 of these star shards. So 12 times 20, how much is that? 240. So we need 240 advanced mechanical essences. That's not too bad, actually. 240 of those should be easy to achieve. So I could change the recipe for this, honestly. I could make this 8. So we would just need to make like 8 of these, 8 of these, 8 of these, 8 of these, and then that gives you 8 of these. Now the problem with this recipe is going to be, I need to make sure that I have all of these beforehand. Otherwise it's just going to feed the blaze cake in beforehand anyway. Then it's going to wait while it's crafting all the other stuff. And then it's going to put them one by one. So I need to be sure that all those items are there beforehand. But if we can do that, then that would probably be a lot more useful. Let's try that. So for the inert, we need some fissile fuel pellets. We have 8 of those. We need some elite control circuits. Let's get 8. Also, is the requester in this? Oh, it is. Oh, totally gas. Again, we are on the same wavelength. How often has that happened, right? That we both think of the same thing at the same time. It's like we share one brain. And we also have the cable tiers mod, so we could make the ultra requester as well. Totally guys does that to you too. It's just like, it's incredible how we can have like similar thought processes like that. Okay, so the only thing we need left is the improved mechanical essence. So let's see if we can make 8 of these. That's going to be a big crafting process. I don't know if that completed. I think the craft completed. That was so weird to watch. They're very good at explaining when you don't the whole explain thing well. Yeah, that's true. But I think there's a lot of people in Twitch chat who can explain stuff very well. Like even better than the streamer. Yeah, there we go. So this is all available. So now the question is one blaze cake going to be sufficient for 8 of these inert advanced mechanical essences? And I guess we're about to find out. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's definitely enough. I was thinking how to make sure you have 8. Wait, isn't there a block for that? Oh yeah, requester. Exactly. I had the exact same thought process. I was like, I wonder if there's a way for us to keep all the items in stock before we can request the craft. Oh yes, there is. I completely forgot about that. This blaze burner is actually running far longer than I expected it to. Oh well. Yeah, I guess it could do 16. Because it definitely did 8 in half of this time while it's been active. Now, is there a way to check how long the blaze cake lasts? It smells 32 items. So I guess I could do 16. Or maybe I could even do 32. So it's definitely gone now. I could do 32, I suppose. But I think on the safe side, I'm gonna set it to 16. Because the last thing you want is for that to actually just like do 31 and then it goes from superheated to heated and then you're stuck with 1 over there. That would be the worst case scenario. And also for the sticks, I might be able to change this to do 4. So let's try 4 of these. Although 6 is not that big of an issue. I'm just gonna keep that in stock. It should be able to do 4 on 1 stick, I hope. Maybe I'll make it 2 sticks just to be safe. It still showed 8. Oh yes, it did. Yeah, on the other one as well. So that needs to be 4. Thank you. I completely forgot about that. And then this one needs to be 16. Yeah, I mean the craft would complete anyway, but we would have the incorrect amount. Wouldn't it not push in the items for the inert mechanical thingy until the other one is done? Because it uses the same machine? Yes. So that is why we are going to keep 8 of those or 16 of those in stock. Tomorrow you're hoping to have your office done, just need to clear off the desk and hook up the electronics. Nice. That should be good. Cat, you feel free to share pictures once it's complete. I always love to see a well-organized desk. Makes me very happy. Okay, wait, oh, apparently you can make a creative requester. That's interesting. I don't know how you're gonna get a dragon head though. How do you even go to the end in this pack? Do you even go to the end? I don't see a way to do it. Yeah, I mean, it looks fairly easy, but how do you go to the end? Is there like an end cake or something? Is a pack of mystical agriculture? No. This is a completely tech-based pack. There's end portal frames, but they're not craftable. I don't see anything written over here on how to go to the end. I don't even know if it's possible. Mystical agriculture is tech. Well, there's a mystical element to it, isn't there? Is there a recipe for dragon head? Nope. No recipe. There is no recipe. Hickadel, you've played this pack, right? Do you know if there's a way to go to the end? Because I don't see any way that I know of. Is there any end painting? Nope, that's just a normal painting. End cake? There's no end cake. That's silly to give you a recipe and not have a way to get all the ingredients. I think it might have been an oversight because Cable Tears has a lot of creative stuff and all of them require the dragon head, but it might just have been impossible to make this. In Portal Frame recipe, I just checked, I didn't see a recipe for it. So I'm clicking on this right now, but nope, there is no frame recipe. So it seems like the end is not visitable in this pack, unless there's like some secret way which has not been. What is this? Test blocks. I mean, there are waystones for some reason in this pack. I have no idea. The end is not nigh. Yeah, I don't see a way. I might need to... Hey, King Zulu. Yeah, Higanel was first today. Yep, I'm not seeing anything as far as this is concerned. So I think going to the end is just not possible. And then getting the dragon head is not possible because, you know, it's a loot item. So I'm just going to say that making those creative items is not possible. Now, I'm going to check the final, I'm going to check this. These items over here, do they need anything that requires you to go to the end? It needs the final star, that just needs ultimate singularity. Yeah, that's easy enough. Creative motor, it's pretty much the same. Creative storage disk, pretty much the same. So this needs Essence of Darkness, and you get Essence of Darkness by going into this chapter. Yep, so I think the end is not supposed to be going, like you're not supposed to go to the end in this pack. I'm just gonna go to Cable Tears. And we're going to go for the Ultra Requester. That's going to need 4 Elite Requesters, which is going to need 4 Requesters. I'm just going to make the recipes for this. What are you using for energy? Just a single gas burning generator. It's keeping up, so I'm not going to put more time and effort into making more until I need to. Because I think the next stage is going to be the fission reactor anyway for power, so might as well do that. Yep, I set that up on like I think day 2 or something, or day 3, don't remember now, but it's been a while. Okay, so if I wanted an Ultra Requester that is missing 16 detectors, 16 blocks of iron, and 4 blocks of diamonds. I thought I had a detector recipe, but apparently not. Yeah, they're pretty easy to set up, especially because there's XNet in the pack, right? It makes it like super easy. Okay, let's see, can we make the Ultra Requesters now? Okay, it needs to do a bit of crafting, but it should be fairly easy. I think the only thing that is going to waste time on is the processors, because everything else is pretty much done. So I think we are limited by how fast this thing works. There you go. That was easy. And we have ourselves an ultra requester. We haven't set up the multi-block crafter. That is true. I did not. I completely forgot about that till you told me about it just now. I 100% forgot about it. So I have no idea how this thing works, by the way. So you're gonna have to teach me. There's a crafting frame, a heat conductor, a crafting CPU, and a crafting storage. That needs 1k storage parts. That is a bit expensive. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Have our chickens grown up? They have. Look at them. Look at these cute little chickens laying eggs for me. How many eggs do we have? We had 430. Okay. They hold a lot. I suppose that's true. Ooh, this has 4 slots. Honestly, is that worth the 4 diamond blocks that we've put into this? I could have just made 4 of the normal requesters, and that would have had the same effect. I'm not sure if this was worth it actually. I might use it in the future for something else. But I'm gonna make regular requesters right now. Probably wasn't worth it, yeah. I need to make 2 of these. Yep, it's made anyway. Might as well use it for something in the future. I'm not sure what, but I'll keep it just as a backup in case we need it for something. And I should get into the multi-block crafter before I forget about it again. So I'm just gonna put all of these recipes for auto crafting. So heat conductor, crafting CPU, and crafting storage. That should do it. Wonder what the creative requester does. Does it make what you tell it to request? Well, I guess I could test it out if you want. It's not that difficult. Just need to get the creative requester. I'm gonna get another controller. Then let's get a disk drive. Let's get, I don't know, storage disk. Storage disk. And maybe a crafting grid. Alright, we're just gonna test this out. Pick something you already have so you don't accidentally do a quest. Yeah, that's a fair request. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this down like so. At least one quest was done. Was it? Oh yeah, the creative requester. Nah, that's fine, that's fine. It was done for this one. So I'm gonna keep let's do an inventory of 16 and let's just do silicon. Nope, it still says missing ingredients. So it's I don't know what the creative requester does, honestly. It just seems to be like a normal requester with like 6 slots instead of 4. I don't see any reason to make a creative requester. No idea. No idea why it is even in the pack or even in the mod. It just seems like an ultra, like that would make more sense if I check cable tiers, right? the ultra one, this could be the ultimate because you can craft it, but I don't think it does anything like in creative as it says. I think this could just be called like ultimate or something. You could do like ultimate, elite, advanced, something like that. But having elite, ultra, and creative makes no sense. Makes no sense to me. If anyone can find a different use for it, yeah, let me know. Okay, so we got the reborn storage stuff now. Can someone explain to me how this works? Like, how do you make the crafting multi-block from reborn storage? And where should I even put it? I guess I could put it over here. What are the thingies next to the requesters? Next to the requesters? You mean these? These are the disk manipulators. That's the advanced version of this thing. Just moves more items in and out of the disks. Just a little bit faster. Okay, how many frames do I want? Is there a manual on reborn storage? There is. There's a book of reborn storage with no recipe. Great, there's no recipe. So the frame is used as the wall for the multi-block. Okay, that's fair enough. Then there's a crafting CPU, a crafting storage, and a heat conductor. So how many of these do I need? The CPU is how fast it is. Okay. So multiple CPUs means multiple crafts per operation. Then there's a crafting storage. I'm guessing this is how many recipes it can store. And then what does the heat conductor do? Cheated in? That's a good idea, Gotarika. Also, hi. Okay, so I'm guessing the heat conductor is just the outside plating or thing. Now the book is definitely not worth it. Oop, delete. So let's go to the heat thinkers are needed for the inside of the multi-block. Well, it was showing them on the outside over there. Okay, let's just make a few of these. Been lurking as usual. That's completely fine, Katharika. It's completely fine. We love lurkers. It's built like the mech multi-blocks. Okay. Oh god. Dark helmet. Why? Why? What? Slimes for no reason. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. Okay, if I die to slimes, that's going to be extremely embarrassing. What? Oh, totally gas. I think I might need to lower the sound for that one a little bit because I'm kind of able to... Oh god, come on, no. No, 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 no. Guys, no. I know what you're trying to do. It's not gonna work. No, no, oh god, no. Run away, run away. Oh god. Dark Emeralds is 500 bits. No, no, no. Oh my god. Okay, if I die to Wither Skellies, that's at least acceptable. Not to slimes though. And I'm withered. And the yeet worked perfectly. Yep. Ah, I died. I died, chat. Hey, Didi, welcome in. How are you doing? We just got ourselves in a pretty precarious situation over here. Muddling through. Just one of those days, is it? Okay, these small ones I don't really care for. We got the big ones, the ones that can do the damage. Okay, so my skeletons are over there. They might as well get rid of them though. Well, I'll try my best to entertain you, Didi. We have some wither skeletons that have been spawned on us by Dark Helmet. Thank you very much for those, by the way. It'd be funny if it dropped when you're empty-handed, you made your arm fall off. I don't even know how that would work, but that is definitely funny to think about. Oh god, Didi.
More fun times.
God, I hope not. I mean, there is a hype train close. Stop it. Oh my god. These wither skellies are brutal. Okay. Oh wow, they actually hit pretty hard. Did I increase the power of these wither skellies? Because I don't think they're definitely I don't think they're supposed to do 2 hearts of damage, are they? Hiya! Oh my god. Okay, that one almost knocked me off the edge. Ay 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 ay. Thank you for the 100 bits, Didi. Come on, come on. No, no, no! So, no, we don't need any witches. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Witches are anyway 2000 bits, so. Okay, I don't know why I managed to pick up the only grave that had my items. Nice, yeah. I purposely set the witches to be like really high so that no one triggers them. Oh, also hi. Hi Dark Helmet, how are you doing today? Ah, okay, the wither skeletons probably need to be tuned a little bit because they are doing a lot of damage. How rude of you to get me killed before saying hello. A little warning would have been nice. Just randomly see like 3 slimes spawn in, like giant slimes. Oh god. Okay, I need to figure out a way to get the wither skellies off me. Okay, at least their withering doesn't last forever. That's a small... Oh god. A small benefit? Oh, Dark Helmet with another 200 bits. Hey, hey! No! Oh! Oh! So, did I send one of those flying into the void? I think I might have. Oh, yes, I sent a couple of them into the void. Do you remember what the size of the Gaia arena is? I think it was like 19 by 19 or something. Hey yo. Oh god. Someone help! Help! I'm being attacked. Oh no, that's not the kind of help I need. I need the good help. Oh wow, I can help. Aw, Didi, thank you so much for trying to heal. There's at least one person who doesn't want to see me die. Although Didi did do 100 bits, so I guess she's playing both fields. How was that helping, Hikanet? Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, bye-bye. I guess that's the advantage of playing in a skyblock. I can just yeet them over the void sometimes. Mostly just here for your soothing voice. Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here, Didi. Hey, oh my god, how are these Wither Skellies still not dead? I've done so much damage, but they've done much more. Aha, one of them is down, two of them are down. Okay, I think that should be... Oh god. Ah, come on. That guy's on his last breath. I could sneeze on him and he would die. See? That's what I mean. And he still got me. Ah, that sound is like the... It's like nightmare fuel for me. Okay, we should be good. I think that's all of them, right? Wow, that's a pretty decent amount of deaths. Thank you so much for all the bits, guys. And thank you for not triggering the hype train. Don't have many points, but you're willing to spam. Oh. Oh god, LEDs.
Slipped.
So why don't you guys ever listen to me? Well, looks like it's party time. I just wanted to hear cute choo-choo sounds. I do love that little train that pops up sometimes. It's supposed to pop up every time. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Thank you for the 100 bits. And for getting started with the hype train. I'm pretty sure that everyone who is in the hype train, like who's in the chat, probably has all the emotes already. Oh god, no.
Wait,
Ay. Didi's ears just perked up when she heard party. It's party time. It's party time at Death Shots, everyone. But anyone who doesn't have the hype train emotes but would like to get them, I think it's like 100 bits or more gets you into the hype train. Cause some more chaos. Kill me more times. Ouch. Yep, they definitely kill me in one hit. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Is Witches not at 2000? I think Witches might be 1500 then. Uh-oh. That's gonna be rough. Dark Helmet with the 2000 bits spawning Ravagers. I promise I know my own bit rewards. I promise. Oh my god. Yep, this is definitely going to be rough. Dark Helmet, thank you so much for the 2000 bits. Let me put the slab back in place. Oh no!
And which is hiding here?
Okay, what was 1500? Oh, in a second. Something goes wrong over here. I just need to check real quick. Yeah, 1500 is witches. It's supposed to spawn witches. Did they not? Oh, thanks for the wow. Why did the witches not spawn? Can I redo that? Just give me a moment. Yep, I heard the witches.
Which is hiding here?
Where are they? You guys heard the witches right now, didn't you? On the roof? Nope, they don't seem to be on the roof. I definitely heard the sounds of the witches, but for some reason they do not appear to have spawned. Now I know that witches can spawn because we had a lot of them earlier. I might need to just spawn them manually. I just want to check real quick if the sub witches are a little bit different. I'm just gonna copy this because we know that this works. We know that the sub witches are working. Maybe there's like some issue with the witches, with the witch command. I'm just going to do this. Didi, I'm really sorry that the witches didn't spawn. I'm gonna keep trying to respawn them. Yeah, see, they don't seem to be spawning.
Which is hiding here?
Okay, just give me a moment. Oh god.
Ladies
Oh,
and
Pretentious.
gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Welcome in, Pretentious. We're in a bit of a pickle over here. There we go. That should do it. Hey Zach, how you doing? Welcome in everyone. Welcome in Raiders. We're in a hype train right now, in a level 3 hype train, and people have spawned in zombie piglins and witches. Now Didi, there's the witches. Unfortunately, I don't know why they've been not spawning. And we've got some ravagers here as well. Didn't give them the raid message. Oh, that's completely fine. Hey Sim, how you doing? So welcome in Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Deadshot. We play modded Minecraft here. Zug with the 10 bits as well. Thank you so much, Zug. And we're currently in a hype train, so we'll be having some fun dying. So welcome in. We're playing a pack called Mechanical Mastery. Just some resources and exploring the nether. Nice. You got to the nether today. Are you going to be doing challenges in like the advancements and stuff in your world, Pete? Or are you just exploring? Oh, these ravagers are pretty vicious, by the way. Oh my god, I fell off the edge.
Something and things.
Thank you for the 150 bits LEDs. Yep, I'm back to dying sim. Oh, you've never done it before? Fair enough. There we go. Hype train complete, level 2. Level 2 completed. Spam those emotes in chat, guys. Oh, Dark Helmet with 1500 more bits. Those witches are not spawning for some reason. Oh. I have no idea why. Because everything else seems to be working. Glorious. Thank you so much for the 1500 bits though, Dark Helmet. Let's see if I can spawn some more witches. Didn't even have to do anything to see the favorite part of your stream. Yep, this is pretty much how it goes, guys. When anyone starts a hype train, this is normally how it goes. Yeah, my graves are stacking upon graves. You clearly need more witches. I know, right? There's so many of them. Ouch. Oh my god. Oh, I can't move. Oh, I got my items back. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I saved myself. Okay, please let me get back to the surface. Did you just drop my rending gale? Wow. Wow, you guys. Sim just dropped my rending gale. There's some things that are sacred, Sim.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh
may
my
I have your attention, please?
Serious Creeper, welcome in. We're just fighting off a raid from Pretentious. Welcome in, raiders. Just a few mobs, yeah, just a few. It is time to actually... It was actually time for me to finish off my stream, but I think I'm gonna have to go for a little bit longer today. You did try, Cat. I have to give you that. Thank you so much for trying. Welcome in, Dingo, Siren, Serious Creeper, how you guys doing? Once again, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Deadshot. We play modded Minecraft here. We're currently trying to get rid of all of these people. How are you doing? I'm doing good. We just finished off a level 2 hype train. And we had a lot of stuff going on. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. I think my meeting at 11 AM has been postponed today anyway, so I think I can go on for, I think, 1 hour more. I was planning to go longer if possible anyway. Ouch. I just got the confirmation a few minutes ago. So I think you came in at the perfect time, Serious Creeper. I don't think you could have timed that any more better. Oh, jeez. Stay forever? Yeah, I wish I could. But that is currently impossible. Oh god. Oh god. So many zombies. Oh, there's ads running. For those of you who are seeing ads, please do not worry. There's nothing I'm doing over here that is important. I'm just dying anyway. Over and over and over. I think I need to get that witch. That witch is causing the most damage out of anyone. See? She's just like yeeting potions at me from the top. Yeah, everyone come this way, please. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for complying. Yep, down this way. There you go. You guys are so obedient. She's sneaky like that? Yeah, that witch is really sneaky. If they're seeing ads, they can't hear you. Yeah, I know. I just feel the need to say it. Yeah. Pretty much, Rin. Pretty much. Oh, hey, Dim Balloon. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, all my items are in the void. Oh, but at least I cleared out the top part over here. So all of the zombies are at the bottom over there. Okay, never mind. They just came back up. Oh my god, they're walking over the machines to try and get me, guys. Usually you miss your redeems. This was the first time you actually did some damage, and you did the worst damage you possibly could. Ouch. You literally got rid of my most powerful item. I don't think there's any worse damage you could have done than that. So many zombies. Oh. Ah. Would have walked away if that happened to you. I'll probably just cheat it in, to be honest. Like, because I had it and it got unfairly dropped. Wonder why so many zombies. Because there was a raid just before you raided, Siren. Like, not Siren, sorry, Sirius. So there was a raid just before Sirius Creeper raided by Potentious. So I was just fighting those guys up. I was just fighting those guys and then you guys raided. And then there's now extra zombies in. And there was a hype train going on before that. So there was some husks and stuff as well. Oh, you're teasing me. Wow. I didn't even realize. Guess my sarcasm meter is off today. I'm just taking everything at face value. You and your cheats? Well, you did cheat to drop it. Like, normally no one would drop that. And I think I'm quite entitled to cheating it back in if it was dropped into the void. Like this, the drop it command was not made for skyblocks, so I think I'm well within my rights to do that. Lurk to D-stream and dinner and prep, no problem. Potentious, thank you so much for bringing your people in, guys. If you're not following Potentious already, you should. So I think he has one of the most calming voices on Twitch. We had to talk about how it's not a thing in your culture, but you still try. Oh, that's completely fine. May want to turn that redeem off. I probably should, but it's just so much fun. Like seeing my item go into the void. That disappointing sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach. Like, oh no. It's just that feeling. And plus it's funny. And obviously I can just cheat the items back. It's all in good fun, I suppose. Now see, I don't like that feeling. There you go. Some people don't like that. Obviously I don't like it as well. But oh my god, where did the piglin come from? I thought we dealt with those guys. Feel like that every time I see food I can't eat. You know about that pit in the stomach feeling today? Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you, Serious Creeper, what were you up to today? There's been so much stuff going on. Yeah, right as I was trying to get up to the platform over there, to the mob farm. Well, there we go again. Playing Terraforma Craft with some people. Ooh, Terraforma Craft is awesome. I've watched a few people play it. It's amazing. That was a good yeet. That was a good yeet, Talking Retired. Props to you on that one. That wasn't the sad part? So what was the sad part? Can you exchange the dropped item to another item? Okay, what item would you want me to drop instead? I think that's all of them, right? Oh my god, look at the deaths. Look at the deaths. What have you guys done? You have to see what was on me. My graves are down. Oh, there's still stuff down there. Ah, okay, I see. It's one thing if it was the item, but it's also all your inventory at the same time. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Okay, there's witches on top over there. So I need to get up there somehow. I suppose I can use some grey wool to get up there. I think I should probably make like a... He works so hard to bring back a penguin, aka Pete, back to his base, only to have it just die in eyesight of... Oh no! Oh, that sounds awful. Okay, so guys, the 1500 bits, the witches did spawn. The witches did spawn. 9 hours it took? Jeez, that sounds ridiculously difficult. 9 hours to get the penguin and it dies. Oh. So Dark Helmet and DD, your witches did spawn. They just spawned on top of my mob farm for some reason. Yep, they spawned underneath me and fell to the mob farm. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, that's good to know that they did spawn. Oh my god! Yes, there you go. Go off then. Oh. Ah! They're all falling down. Haha! Off you go. Off you go. I don't know about you, but oh my god! Can you jump up over there, please? Or can you follow me? Follow me. Ah, yes. That's right. That's right. Follow me to the top. I'm gonna yeet you off the edge. Come on, don't be shy. Hey, Zesty.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Welcome, Zesty. We're having a bit of fun over here. That was a good yeet as well, totally, guys. Yep, I got yeeted onto this platform itself and died. I love that. Hello, I am under the water. Please help me. You're too much raining. I love that. I love that alert so much. Oh, that command. Toligas helped with the progress. He did indeed. Wow, look at the deaths, guys. Anyone care to guess how many deaths this is? Yeah, my items are still in the grave. They'll be at the bottom of the world, where I died underneath. Underneath this. Like, look at them over there. Oh, Light God Dragon, welcome in. ST says 6. 93, 102, 65, 83. I should be able to grab them. I think I just need to go all the way down. This is going to be a little bit precarious. Yeah, I don't have a jetpack, unfortunately, because you deleted my way, or you yeeted my way of flying, Sim. That's what you did. I'm gonna grief you for that for the rest of this playthrough. I don't have a bucket of water, guys. I should probably go and get one. That probably would be a good idea. I'm gonna give you grief for that for the rest of this playthrough. You better accept it. Could you not have water? Just never... Oh, there we go. I got some. I have some water now. Okay, so I should be able to... should be able to go down from here. So my grave is over there. Ah, come on, guys. There goes the water bucket. Wow. Might need to increase the countdown on that yeet. Yep, that was very well timed. Okay, where was I? Yeah, let's try this. If I put the water down here, I should be able to go down and get my stuff. That was worth all your points. It was a pretty good yeet. I will give you that. It was a pretty good yeet. Okay, so there's 2 graves over here, 1 grave on the opposite side. How do I... I fell out. I did not mean to fall over there. I think I'm just going to I think I'm just going to make a platform out of my graves. Dark helmet. There we go. We got some stuff at least. Yep, that's gone. That's gone as well. Yeah, I never claimed to be a professional. Oh god, ah, come on. That was so close. Yeah, I should probably bring some blocks with me. I tried over there, chat. Okay, I should be able to make it now. Because I have a death right on top of here. Who needs chat to eat you when you do it to yourself? I know, right? That does seem to be one of the... Ah, there we go, finally. What? Oh my god, I forgot. Okay. No one saw that. No one saw that. That did not happen. No one saw that. It didn't happen. I'm so used to breaking the block and just flying. I forgot that Simbi yeeted my rending gale off into the void. I should probably just cheat in my rending gale. Discover that you can use a saw on other chisel blocks. Ooh, nice. Okay, okay, get rid of that. Okay, get rid of this. Hey, Tariano. Just joined to see that. You couldn't have joined at a better time. How did I fall out? I was in the water over there. Okay, that is ridiculous. I was in the water over there. Is there a jetpack that I can make really easily? Okay, there might be, but I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. I was under the water. I think that would have been a perfect time to use the command system. But I think it might be on cooldown. But I'm 100% sure I was in the water over there. I should not have died. Oh, there we go. Finally. Finally we got our stuff back. That took me way too long. Took me way too long. Okay, can someone do exclamation point respect? Oh, saved myself. That's worth an exclamation point respect. Someone do that. Dark beat you to it. How about that? What? Get me back up. Oh, we are finally back. We're finally back, chat. I'm gonna go up before you guys can kill me again. Wow, you guys are brutal. I don't know what I did to deserve this. You guys are absolutely brutal. What is being killed making that terrible noise? I think it is the stonelings. Did someone yeet you? Yes. A lot of people did. A lot of people yeeted me, Quinn. You clipped that death train? Thank you, Light God Dragon. Changing my death counter to 109. Okay, let's go ahead and count them down, alright? There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95 deaths. 95 deaths, guys. Who was the closest? Who was the closest to that? Rin had 93. Oh my god, Rin. I think you... Oh, Hickenel had 95. Oh my god, Hickenel, you were on the money. You got 95. And Rin was the second closest with 93. Hickenel got it exact. Hickenel got it exact. Exact change. Okay, I'm gonna get my rending gale back before we do anything else. Now, how difficult is it to make the rending gale? I suppose it's not that difficult. I might just make it myself rather than cheating it in. There we go. We got the iron band, and that should be rending gale back to normal. Zug, did you see the lunar eclipse? It was beautiful, wasn't it? If you did see it. 10 of those deaths were done to yourself. I don't know. That was easy to make. Sim, do you know how expensive dark matter is? Do you know how expensive this is? It costs 17,000 EMC for one. And I needed 4 of these. That is extremely expensive. The only reason I could make it was because I had 210 million EMC. Oh, I told you guys, that drop it is not gonna work. It was so wild that we all saw it all around the world. It was beautiful, wasn't it? I loved it so much. Oh my god. I think we're finally done with the chaos. Wow, that was a that was a departure from normal. The rending gale is pretty expensive early on. Not gonna lie, it is pretty expensive. But thankfully we are back to normal. There's gonna be no more surprises. Oh my god. I had my hands in the air. I was stretching my hands. Oh, thankfully I got yeeted in the right direction. You guys are wild. You guys are absolutely crazy. Quinn, have you done the Quinn command yet? Have you done the Quinn command? If you haven't, you have to do it. You have to do it. Okay, where were we? Quinlan is in chat, or she was in chat at least. So there's a command that you haven't? Do it, do it.
In the rainbow furnace.
Squirrel sent me that clip and she told me to take the audio from that and turn it into a command. That's the time you were singing when you were smelting stuff in the furnace. That legend made me wheeze the first time I heard that, and I knew I had to make it a command. Oh my god. I love that one so much. I've added a lot of commands ever since I installed StreamerBot. I've added so many commands and they're all really amazing. I love them. let me see what other commands there are that you guys may not have heard. So there is, I think you've heard hello darkness my old friend, emotional damage. There's a nice, exclamation point nice. Then there is an exclamation point newt, which does the newt sound. And there's exclamation point serious. There's a lot of cool commands.
Nice.
There we go, that was the noise. No, it's newt. And then exclamation point serious does the Peter Parker J. Jonah Jameson one.
You serious?
you had to do that one, Creeper. that one was all for you. Serious? I love that one so much. I guess you could claim that one as yours, Serious Creeper. You could claim that one as yours. No laughing gecko or Palpatine do it? Well, I'm open to suggestions. Always. I'm always open to suggestions for new commands. I need to clear my throat. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. There seriously needs to be a dragon roar. Okay, just put it in Discord in the suggestions channel and I'll take a look at it. You may have sound clips of both. Suggestions channel in Discord. If anyone's not on the Discord, by the way, you can go ahead, get in the Discord, you can put your suggestions in there and I shall take a look and see if I can make them. Then you can claim it. Absolutely. Okay, so we were working on the reborn storage before all of the chaos. You have the sound file for the Ender Dragon Roar. Would you like that as a command? I could do exclamation point dragon and add one. That is definitely possible. Let's make four of these storages. We need the 1K storage part for that. Yes, please. Sure thing. I'll get on it. Just make sure you put it in the suggestions channel in Discord so I do not forget. Commands like that not copyright? Mostly no, because these like audio clips are really small and they don't like they go under the barrier of like what is checked for copyright, because normally it's like 10-15 seconds or higher, something like that, and most of these sound effects are below that, like below that range. And yes, fair use as well. I should be able to find the file, Light God Dragon. Yes, the ideas for stream. Is that what it's called? I don't. I promise I know my own Discord channels. Ideas for stream would work. I got them mixed up. The mod pack suggestions is what I was thinking of suggestions. But yeah, that'll work. Ideas for stream. What if it's like a Disney thing? Whatever it may be, just put it in. Been in the background lurking. Always learn so much about mods by watching you. I'm brain dead when it comes to mod packs and how to use energy. Alright, sure. The file name I will put in there to help you out. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, ideas for stream. That's the one that works. Crafting storage. So how many of these do we need? I'm gonna make 4. And then 4 crafting CPUs as well. So that should allow me to get all of the crafting storage that we need. Now I'm not sure how many crafting pages we get by doing this. If anyone has played with Reborn storage, just let me know. Is this like, is one crafting storage equal to 1 page of crafting? Because I have no idea how it works. We also need some more crafting frames, I guess. And then we also need some heat conductors. Okay, I'm gonna get these. And what storage is this refined? So Reborn storage is it used to be a 1.12 mod, which was kind of like a multi-block crafter. So you know how we have these crafters, right, for refined storage, which store the patterns. So a reborn storage added a multi-block crafter. So I'm trying to figure out how this is because I have never used it before as well. So it was updated to 1.18 directly after 1.12. So this is the first time I'm ever using it. I'm quite interested in seeing how it works, but since I've never used it before, I'm a little bit confused. There's a manual. It only has 2 pages, and it is not even like you can't even get it normally by recipe. You have to cheat it in, and I checked it out. I cheated it in and checked it out, but there's nothing in there on how to actually build this. It's been around since 1.10. Little weird at times, but it's super handy. Ah, nice. Okay, I might do like this much. Would that work? Why is this looking weird? Oh, hang on a second. Decided to put the file there just to make it easier. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so if I click on the manual over here, there's no recipe for it. The textures connect when they're placed correctly. Yeah, for some reason these 2 textures are connecting beforehand. Unless it was all useless info because of modpack changes. That's definitely possible. Because the book that I did cheat it in, and the only thing I saw in there was what do you call it? 2 items. One of them was the advanced wireless transmitter, which gives you a range of 1000 blocks, and the second thing was this crafter, and it gave you the full like look of the crafter, but it didn't give you how to make it. Like there was no information on how to actually make it. And I'm hoping this is the way. And I'm going to need 4, 4, 4, and 4. 4 and how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. So 6 fours are 24. So I need 24 heat conductors, I believe. This might be completely wrong, by the way. I'm just like testing things out. This could be absolutely 100% wrong. CPUs to make it craft faster and more crafts per step. You want a lot. Okay. So this is just going to be my basic, what do you call it? Proof of concept. And then after that, once we have a fully functioning storage, I can increase the size. Hello there, I have the average height ground. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but thank you for sharing. 12:30 AM and he's mathing is making my brain hurt. Sorry about that, Siren. Hey, you know what you were in for when you came in here? You know how much we math. Movie reference. Okay, I must have not seen that movie then because I obviously did not understand the reference. Okay, so frame is not valid for the bottom of the block. Frame is not valid for the bottom of the block. -6, -3. Do I need to have like frames over here? Like that? Oh, you're the weird guy here? Ah, that's completely fine. Everyone's weird in some way or the other. Okay, frame is not valid for the bottom of the block. I have no idea what this means. But I know one thing for sure, that this thing is not valid. So, probably need to figure this out. Oh, thanks for the follow, Beatboxer. Hey, Crafty. I think what I'm going to do is just build one over here. See how this works. No, I need to go one higher. No, I'm going to cover this up completely. Oh, thank you for feeding me. Time for sleeping. Alright, good night, Sim. Have a good rest. Block is not valid for use in the machine's interior. No worries, Sim. It's all in good fun. There's no need to be sorry. Maybe those two that connected weird messed up. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work, to be honest. (173) and -4. Block is not valid for use in the machine's interior. Can't have spaces, no air, need at least one CPU and one storage. Okay, so I have one CPU. I have one storage. Okay, that's done. Hey Molan, by the way. And then no spaces. Okay, so that should be correct. It's completely closed in. It says 173 -4. That is this one. Is not valid for use. Sides should be went. Okay, sides should be went, you say? Pretty sure you need the heat exchanger blocks too. Okay, so let's put the vents in. Okay, it's still saying the same thing. Block is not valid for use in the machine's interior. But that doesn't make any sense because 173 -4 is this block, like over here, top and bottom as well. Oh, it did work. What? I see the thing. Maybe I need to connect this to refined storage. Nope. Might be the minimum size required is 3x3 or larger. Well, this one is a 3x4x4. Your interior is invalid. But there's one crafting CPU and one crafting storage. Isn't that what you need for the interior? For the minimum? Take a look. It's a crafting storage and a crafting CPU. Or does the CPU have to be on top? It looks right from your memory. Okay, Molan says 4x4x4. And I normally trust Molan because he knows what he's talking about for the most part. Because he's a real expert on Minecraft. He knows much more than I do, that's for sure. So I'm just going to test it out with a 4x4x4. So for a 4x4x4, I would need some heat exchangers at the bottom. I would need heat exchangers on the sides. And heat exchangers at the top. I'm going to put the crafting storages down over here. Crafting CPUs. Thinking of other multi-blocks like power, reactors, and Tinker's smeltery. Ah, I see. No worries, no worries. We got this. We'll figure it out. You guys are smart, like much smarter than I am, so I don't see a problem why we shouldn't be able to figure this out. There you go. We figured it out. Thank you, Molan. 4x4x4. So this is the minimum crafting, and we got 4 pages of crafts. So this thing works. Now I suppose I could make this much bigger. Like I could have multiple crafts, multiple storages, or I could also just do a giant one on top of the base, and then we could just have a cable running down the center into my refined storage system. I guess that would work. Why is my system off? Hello. What in the world? The controller is active and all of the stuff is turned off. Oh. Now it works. You're looking at collapses width on it. Don't really need much bigger. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. There's an IO port for it as well. You used to pipe the patterns in via conduit. Put an enter chest next to your pattern. Is there an IO port for this in the new version of Reborn Storage? Because I don't think I see one. All I can see is the frame, the heat conductor, crafting CPU, crafting storage, and then we have the disks and the fluid disks. And then of course the super wireless grid. So it doesn't seem to be an IO port anymore. I guess they might have removed that while porting it. Yeah, it might be removed. Oh well. This thing still looks amazing though. I love this. So what we could do, I suppose, is let's get some inset lights. And I'm going to put these down over here. And remove this torch from the middle. Oh, there's an inset light over here. Okay, hopefully this should work. You know, it was based on the old AE crafting multi-block which had the minimum 4x4. Ah, there we go. Okay, this is now active. We can put this away, and I suppose that can go there. You haven't used this since 1.12. You modified the refined storage code and used it with E2AE. It's been a while now. Fair enough. Well, it seems to be working now, so I think we're gonna call that a win. And I just need to move my patterns from here. I might need my requesters to be in my hand. So let's move all of this into the crafter. Okay, there's way too many patterns. Thankfully we have 4 pages, so we should be able to move all of them and have a lot of place left over. That is the hope anyway. Now I don't believe the size of this page changes, does it? Depending on how many crafting storages you have, it just adds more storage pages. So this should be 1 crafting storage, as far as I remember. From what I've seen in videos, that seems to be the case. So that should be it. Wait. I want this to be in page 2. 1 page per storage. Okay, perfect. More CPUs equals faster crafting. So if I want to increase the speed, then all I need to do is really lop the top off of this crafter and keep adding crafting storages. Oh, sorry, crafting CPUs. And that would work. Let's try that. Because I could make some more of these crafting CPUs. Hang on a minute. Is that not connected? It's not letting me craft stuff. These are all the crafting items that I have inside of my other crafters. Maybe I need to connect the cable to like a proper block instead of the wireless transmitter. Okay, is that gonna work? Yes, looks like it is. So crafting CPUs. If I ask for 4 more, that should start crafting. And then all we need to do really is see if we can add these to the top of that crafter that we have. So of course we're going to need some more crafting frames. Maybe 4. Sure, why not? And then some heat exchangers as well. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, this thing needs a lot of stuff, by the way. It needs crafting frames, which needs machine casing, which needs quartz enriched iron. So this recipe is not easy. Yeah, it does take quite a bit. 1 to 12 version used different formulas for speed. It used to need almost 40 CPUs to max it out. Oof. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that right now. But maybe I should be able to add 4. I think the multi-block structure, like all these textures, they're being bugged because of the shaders. And we should be okay once I switch the shaders on and off and on again. That would probably work. Yeah, look at that. That has worked. So the crafter is active. Now if I turn the shaders off, look at that. Now if I turn the shaders back on, it's fixed. So it all looks good now. Okay, that's going to be a really good crafter. I think with 8 CPUs, that's going to be pretty good. I just need to remember to go up there when I need to put more patterns in. And I think the best way to do that would probably be... there's cables all over here. I wouldn't be able to use an elevator. I'm just going to remove this. Do we have any ethereal glass? Should work with the crafter manager as well. Ooh, crafter manager. I completely forgot about that block. Crafter manager. Okay, we should be able to make this. That's no big deal. There we go. Crafter manager. So we don't need to go up then. I can just do this. Yep, multi-block crafter. So I should just be able to put patterns in here. Starting from now. So I don't need to really worry about... Now, I have a question. Does the crafter manager accept hopper inputs? I don't think it does, but might be worth testing out, right? So let's see, do I have a pattern for sticks? Nope, I do not. So let's make a pattern for this. Nope, I had a feeling it wouldn't. Shift click should work if the multi-block is first in the list. Shift click does work. Yes. Shift click definitely works. I need to drink some water. Okay, so that's a good thing that we got the multi-block crafter sorted. Now, depending on how expensive it gets, and if we ever run out of space, I might add more blocks to this, but I don't think I will. I'm not sure I'll need any more space. Siren, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you have a wonderful time sleeping. I don't know where this sentence was going to end, so I just added sleeping over there. Have a good night's sleep. Okay, I think that's good. So the next thing we need to work on is a fission reactor, but I also want to get this fractionating still done. So let's work on the fractionating still. I think this won't be too difficult to craft. I am missing a nickel ingot. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some nickel. Let's be sure not to make too much though. because you know what will happen then. You liking the look of this pack? It is a really good pack. Apart from the occasional hiccups, it's a really good pack. I should probably ask Ammonium why there is no way to go to the end, because that seems to be like either it's intended that you don't need to go to the end, or it's an oversight. So might need to figure that out. Okay, so we got the nickel ingots. What were we making? The fractionating still. That's gonna need some invar. Easy. That was so easy. So all we need to do basically is get some crude oil now. How do you get crude oil? So you get crude oil from the centrifugal separator or from, oh, there we go. So this is the reason for the crude oil. This is the reason for the oil clump, because you need crude oil. You turn that into heavy and light oil, and you turn those into refined fuel. And refined fuel is then used, wasn't it used for the craft? For this one? Oh, it's used in the fluid encapsulator. So refined fuel plus inert advanced mechanical essence, this is going to give us the advanced one. That's what we need. Okay, so how do we set this up? I have the magma crucible over here. I can just set up a recipe for oil clumps to turn into crude oil. So, oh, we have 420k. Blaze it. That's gonna give me 0.125 buckets. Yeah, so normally the refined fuel is just used for fuel, but in this case there's an additional recipe. So it's used to convert the inert one into the advanced mechanical essence. This is just a CubeJS recipe, pretty much. So I should be able to get crude oil now, and crude oil can go back into my system. So if I ask for some crude oil, let's craft, I don't know how much we need for 1 bucket of refined fuel. Let's check. Refined fuel. So this gives me 100 millibuckets from 100 of light oil and 75 from 100. So that's going to be 100 turns into 60. Wow, this is going to be some real bad math calculation. I don't think I want to get into this right now. That seems to be a lot of work. What I'm going to do is turn the I'm going to put the crude oil into my system, and I'm going to ask for 9 buckets more. That should hopefully, oh, that is super fast. Thankfully we have this fully upgraded, and it's doing 1280 RF per tick to convert the oil clump into crude oil. That seems a little bit excessive, don't you think? 1280. I mean, it's fast, so I guess it makes sense. But anyway, the next thing we need to set up is the fractionating still. Now this thing does not work on its own. I'm going to need at least 3 of these if I want this to function properly. So let's get a couple more. Not when it's only 2 to 3 ticks. I guess, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because over time it would also go up to that same amount of FE. So yeah, I suppose that makes sense, yeah. I wasn't thinking about it that way. Okay, perfect. So we got the 3 fractionating stills that we need. Now before we do anything, I'm gonna upgrade these to the max tier. So that's going to need integral components, 3 of these. Hopefully we should be able to craft all of this without a hiccup. Please tell me there's no hiccups. Oh, I heard the blaze burner go off, which means that the improved mechanical essence was converted. Yeah, I think the induction smelter is going to be our main like point of choking in this pack. So we might need to get multiple induction smelters. What I could do is basically get 10 of them, and I could have each of them just focused on one recipe, and that way all of them would be working in parallel. That is probably the best way to do this. And we need some flux linkage amplifiers as well. Ah, nice. For some reason that Wandering Trader sound only plays in the left side of my headphones, so I always try to like look at the left to see if there's a Wandering Trader there. I'm not sure if they even spawn in this mod pack. I don't think I've seen any so far. There we go. That should do it. So these 3 fractionating stills, I need to place them... where should I place them? The way they're going to work is basically heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Welcome in, Heat. Welcome in, Raiders. This is the 3rd raid today. I feel so blessed. But you're catching us right at the tail end of our stream. I've actually gone on longer than I normally do, since my schedule changed. But welcome in. How was the Modern Warfare grind? Ouch. It's good working on leveling up your assault rifles. What's the new schedule? It's 8:30 AM to 10:30 AM Indian Standard Time. It's just 2 hours because I normally have a meeting at 11 AM, which has been postponed today. Ouch. Thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. We're just trying to figure out where to put these fractionating stills. I'm probably going to end up the stream after that. So let's take a look. I might just put them over here. Like this. Why not? So basically, this would get the crude oil, this fractionating still, and then it would put light oil in here and heavy oil in here. Although I have noticed that this is not very smart, so sometimes it might put light oil into both of them, so I don't want to do that. So in that case, what I could do is just use a fluid pipe on either side with a filter. I think that would be a smart way to deal with this. So we're going to get input from the back, output on the sides, and then for this one we want to take an input from the top and output to the back. Okay, that should be perfect. Okay, why do I keep breaking too many blocks? Then we need a crafter. I do have the diamond crafters, but I'm not going to use them for processing recipe. No, we don't do that. What's taking so long? I guess I could put the crafter like this. Of course you're gonna face me. Okay, so that's gonna be the crafter. It'll put the crude oil into the fractionating still. So I guess I need this to be on the bottom. Then this will output the heavy oil and the light oil. I need to set filters for this. So we need to make the advanced pipe upgrades. Which reminds me, I probably should just make recipes for these. Like I can't believe I haven't done this already. Yeah, that should do it. So advanced pipe upgrade. There you go. it took a while to refresh. We're missing some iron nuggets. Are you serious? Now this is probably because I don't have any compacting storages which normally handle all of this stuff. But we should be able to ask for a couple of advanced pipe upgrades now. Easy mode. And then we just put them in here. Just got mad at your bed and completely stripped and remade the bed. Wait, did you strip the bed or did you strip and then remake the bed? I need some clarification over there. I'm going to get the light oil that is going to be strip the bed. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, what is the tag for this? Are you serious? Is that the tag? Create anti-mechanism created fluid tank of thermal light oil? That can't be it. There's no way. Okay, I might need to get some of this oil before we start working on this. So I'm going to turn this off. The other tab happens when you get home from work, leave a trail to the comfy clothes. Hey, that sounds good. Now we do need to make a pattern for turning the crude oil into stuff. So where is my crude oil? That needs to go in and make bitumen and this. I'm just going to say this much is going to make this much. Maybe I should increase this to 10 buckets. So that this, not 10 buckets, 1 bucket. What am I talking about? I just need to make sure that it's a little bit faster than it is. Oh, there's a cable right next to it. That's neat. So that crafter should now be active. And I just realized that there's no way for me to export the bitumen. So we're probably going to need to set up an importer on the back, which is going to be for items only. We need to keep that in mind, items only. So that's going to be the importer, that's going to be the cable, and this is set to items. It should work. Let's see if it does. If I ask for some bitumen, is that going to put 1 bucket of stuff in there? It is. Now obviously we don't have power over here, which makes sense. So maybe we need to hook up some power. I wonder if laser IO works with XNet. That would be nice if it did. That would be nice. Are you crafting or not? There you are. Just give me a moment, guys. Oh. we have ran out of time again. I'm just gonna set this up real quick. No, it doesn't. Oh. I wish that the XNet connector could actually see the laser node, but it doesn't. Neither is a container style pipe. Yeah, I guess that's true. So I'm going to need a flux point for this. And I'm also going to need some energy cards. 4 should be enough. So all I need to do really is say, oh, I'm gonna need more laser nodes, am I? Aren't I? So let's get 2 more of these. So 1 goes here, 1 goes here, 1 goes here. Then we'll get the flux point, put it on top. I'm going to set this to my network, surge mode enabled so that it doesn't go down. That's going to be input over there, over there, over there, and there. Then all I need to do is take my laser wrench and connect it to these. And then for this energy card, we want to extract. So that should, yeah, that should be extracting. So that's filling up this fractionating still, which is now getting crude oil because we had that recipe ongoing. That is complete. So once that is complete, it's going to send it over here and into the other one as well. And this is because there's an internal limit for the fractionating stills. So let's get card overclockers. So we need 4 of these. And I'm just going to put these into this energy card and max that out. Okay, that's going to do it for today. I don't think I have this right. So we have 400 and 600. I need to increase that amount. And once I get 1 bucket of each, I can set the filter for these cards. And then we can filter them into these stills. So that's gonna do it. I'm a bit late, so I'm gonna have to rush. So let's click this button. And let's see who's available for a raid. Oh, I see someone who I like. Sabi? No, we probably raid Sabi on Friday. I see someone else who I like, who is playing Keyboard Outpost. I think we all like this person. So today, we are going to be raiding none other than Quinlan. Quinlan recently hit 1,000 followers, guys. So let's go show her some love. Please copy the raid message. If you are subscribed, you can copy the second one. If you're not subscribed, you can copy the first one. And we'll be raiding Quinlan. Really fun person to be around. I'm always in her stream because she's so entertaining. Really entertaining. So I highly encourage you, please follow through with the raid and give her a listen. I bet you will love her. I bet. So thank you all for joining the stream. Thank you all for the raids, everyone. And thank you for the bits. I really appreciate all the bits today. You guys are amazing. I should be back tomorrow. It'll be about 3 hours before whatever the time is for you now. So hopefully I shall see you then. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Have an amazing rest of your time zone. And I shall hopefully catch you all tomorrow. Bye bye.